Hi Leo, welcome to your love reading for March 2023. Do you belong together? What's next in your love life? Unexpected changes coming up, and will you meet someone new? Let's go ahead and begin. Okay Leo, let's go ahead and see if you and the person that you love belong together. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Do Leo and the person that they love belong together? Do Leo and the person that they love belong together, whether they know it or not? Do Leo and the person that they love belong together? Do Leo and the person that they love belong together? Do Leo and the person that they love belong together, whether they know it or not? Do Leo and the person that they love belong together? What does Leo need to know about this? Do Leo and the person that they love belong together? And this is, whether you belong together or not. This can be if you're together, or even for those of you where you are apart, or even if you've been apart for a long time. Do Leo and the person that they love belong together? What does Leo most need to hear about this? Do Leo and the person that they love belong together? Do Leo and the person that they love belong together? What does Leo most need to hear about this? Okay, so let's take the first card. You have the Magician, the Hierophant, the Emperor, Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, Eight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and Four of Swords. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at these cards. If you'd like to get a personal reading with me, just go to my website, channeledguidance.com, and I'll place a link down below. So do you and this person that you love belong together? Like I said, this can be if you're in a relationship, if you're married and you're struggling, or this can even be, an ex. Is the universe trying to bring you together? Yeah, this is interesting because you actually have the Magician as your first card, which tells me that you have the ability to manifest a relationship with this person. And then you have the Hierophant right next to it, which is the ultimate card of belonging. So right away, only you and one other sign kind of receive a message like this. I forgot what the other sign was. I think it may have been Taurus. You can manifest this strong kind of spiritual connection with this person. And yes, this card is that message that there is a very spiritual connection, and this person could be a soulmate, soul family. You have a strong soul connection. You have the Emperor here, which is telling me that there is a lot of stability that's possible in this relationship. I mean, the Emperor is also, kind of this message of staying in control. Because for some of you, there is something perhaps that's kind of blocking this, this soul connection. I see here that some of you may have had someone that took a step back from the relationship or the marriage. But you do have positive changes here. You also have the Eight of Cups. So this can be someone, perhaps your ex with the Eight of Cups, someone that, kind of took a step back from you, someone who felt that they had to move on. Because you have this kind of really strong connection with the Hierophant, and you can manifest this. For some of you, there is an effort here with the Three of Pentacles to have that relationship that you want, this commitment, the stability, or a marriage. I see even someone here that maybe walked away, that felt they needed to move on, could be rethinking their decision with the Hermit. Soul searching about, did I, really make the right decision? Especially because, we have this message of the Hierophant telling us that there's a strong soul connection. So even someone who said goodbye could kind of be rethinking their decision here with the Hermit. Of course, the Page of Wands is telling you that whether you're together or not, there is a positive change coming up. Let me get a few more so we can get the rest of the message. Page of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Chariot. Yeah, so, for those of you where you're struggling, maybe they said goodbye, maybe this person ended the relationship, or, you've been waiting for a relationship or a marriage to get better. Because you have that soul connection where, yes, you belong together, there is a new beginning here for you. Whether you're rekindling an old relationship or you're starting over in a relationship or in a marriage, your relationship will move forward. You have the Chariot telling you that there is a lot of movement that is still to come. You also have the Page of Swords telling me that ultimately, if you're apart or if you're struggling, there's a need to have a very kind of honest conversation. This can also be telling you that someone is not being completely honest about their feelings. If you have that soulmate connection, this person may be feeling it and not being completely honest with you. Okay, let's go ahead and get more information in the next spread. Okay, Leo, let's go ahead and see what's coming up next in your love life, whether you're single or coupled or this is about an ex. What's coming up next for the sign of Leo? Okay, there's quite a few cards. Let's see here. It's actually 3 cards. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave these. These would be the first 3 cards because of kind of the message that I see here. I feel like these should definitely be part of the reading. What's coming up next for the sign of Leo? What's coming up next for the sign of Leo? What's coming up next for the sign of Leo? What's coming up next for the sign of Leo? What do they need to know about this? What's coming up next for the sign of Leo? Okay, you've got the 9 of Cups. What's coming up next for the sign of Leo? Knight of Cups. What's coming up next for the sign of Leo? What's coming up next for the sign of Leo? What's coming up next for the sign of Leo? Okay, let's get the last few cards. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Wands, and 2 of Wands. So what's coming up next? Again, single, coupled, or this is about an ex. So for some of you, you've got to be careful because, you can't really escape this message right here. If you're with someone where you're kind of suspicious that this person is not being completely honest, if you're suspicious of lies, maybe you're watching this video to see if maybe you get a bad vibe about someone or you've just kind of seen something that is a red flag, kind of be careful. Be careful because there is, this message that someone maybe they're not being completely honest with you. There is perhaps, kind of lies kind of being told, there's mistakes, there's sabotage, and this is, not something that you deserve in this relationship. There are other very positive messages. There is something coming true here, a wish coming true, whether it's, meeting somebody new if you're single, or it can be, maybe you've really wanted a relationship to work out. It can even be, because this is all one spread. Perhaps someone that did lie, someone that you felt betrayed you or stabbed you in the back. There is a message here that this relationship will continue to move forward. There's still a relationship here that is waiting for you. You are here as a fire sign. You are the Queen of Wands, whether you're male or female. When it comes to, what's next, things are getting better. The Wheel of Fortune is always kind of telling you things are getting better, especially for someone that misled you, someone that's not completely honest with you. Things are getting better slowly. You do have the 2 of Wands telling you that There could be some waiting here, maybe for someone to kind of make up their mind, but things are definitely getting better for those of you that were hurt by someone, someone was not honest. You've got Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and Temperance. Yeah, so some of you, like, you may be watching this reading because, you know, maybe someone broke up with you, maybe someone lied to you, and, you know, you feel kind of really betrayed right now. What I see here is that things are changing for the sign of Leo for the better. There is positive movement here. What you most want to see happen is exactly what's going to happen. Just know that there are a lot of good times coming up for you, whether it's with someone new or the person that you have in mind right now. I see you kind of working together to perhaps rebuild a relationship or a marriage. This can also be healing, especially with these two cards right here. You need this. So some of you are healing a relationship. You're kind of piecing together the relationship, maybe that someone kind of destroyed, or maybe they lost your trust. Temperance is kind of telling you also that, you know, especially with the Two of Wands right here, that kind of slowly everything is getting better for the sign of Leo. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next spread. Okay, Leo, the next thing we're going to look at is unexpected changes. So basically these are surprises, maybe things that you were not even thinking about, considering. Let's see what's coming up in your love life that is totally, totally unexpected, a surprise. What unexpected changes are coming up for the sign of Leo? What unexpected changes are coming up for the sign of Leo? Okay, you've got King of Coins. What unexpected changes are coming up for the sign of Leo? What unexpected changes are coming up for the sign of Leo? What unexpected changes are coming up for the sign of Leo? What unexpected changes are coming up for the sign of Leo? What unexpected changes are coming up for the sign of Leo? Okay, so let's take a look here. You've got Page of Coins, Two of Wands, King of Wands, Page of Cups, Five of Wands, Four of Cups, the Moon, and Four of Swords. Okay, so let's take a look here. And these can be, you know, kind of unexpected positive changes and even kind of unexpected problems that are coming up, so that you know that they're coming up and you can be prepared and you're not kind of surprised by, you know, that there can be conflict that is there. There could be arguments, especially with this card right here. So some of, you know, kind of unexpected things that are coming up is that, you know, there can be a lot of egos clashing. There can be misunderstandings with the person that you love. We've got the King of Coins here. So this would be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But this also, it's like this is a person that is ready for a committed relationship. Someone who is ready to settle down, someone who can be a stable partner for you. There's something here where someone may be kind of rethinking this, or, you know, kind of maybe not being completely ready to commit, not being ready to kind of, you know, kind of give you the answers that you want. You are here as a fire sign. Yeah, and it's like, you know, there is love being offered here. There is a lot of emotion. There are deep emotions here. But there is a strong sense of love and caring for someone. But there can be, you know, kind of a lot of fighting here with the Five of Wands. Yeah, you also have, I mean, you've got the Four of Cups here. So just with the Moon especially, this can be a very emotional time for you. This can be a very emotional time. There can be a lot of confusion, misunderstandings. That's kind of, you know, that is the message that I'm seeing here. Some of you, you may even kind of need some time to really, you know, kind of think about what you want. Someone may even kind of need some time to take a step back because someone is emotionally overwhelmed. Let's see what else we have. Wow, so we have a lot of pages in this reading. We've got Page of Swords, Page of Coins, and Page of Cups. There is, kind of a surprise. There can be surprise communication. Let's see what this comes with. The Star and the Knight of Cups. Yes, so I mean, for some of you, there can be challenges because that's kind of what I see here. But for others, like, because there's so many pages here, there's completely and totally unexpected communication, and someone's ready to be honest with you. The Star is, that this is exactly who you wanted to hear from. This is exactly what you wanted to hear. I mean, this is a general reading. So for some of you, this is what's happening. And for some of you, this is what's happening. Because what I see here is, someone's ready to be honest, or you're hearing from someone. There's a strong message of communication. Someone's being honest, and perhaps this person is ready for a relationship to move forward. So this is kind of tricky here because there's two different messages. For some of you, there can be kind of an unpleasant surprise, and for others, it's a very pleasant surprise because this is exactly what you've been wanting, or you're hearing, again, 1, 2, 3, you're hearing from someone that you very much wanted to hear from. But still, this can be a very emotional time for you. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next spread. Okay, Leo, for this last spread, we're going to check to see if you're going to meet someone new. But after I pull these cards, I'm going to pull a few cards, closing messages here, to see, what final messages there are for the sign of Leo in general. Okay, so let's see if you're going to be meeting somebody new. And this can be for singles or even those who are in a relationship and just maybe wondering if there's someone better out there for you. Okay. Will the sign of Leo meet someone new, March 2023? Will the sign of Leo meet someone new? Okay, you've got 10 of Cups. Will the sign of Leo meet someone new in the month of March? Okay, you've got Temperance. Will the sign of Leo meet someone new in the month of March? Will the sign of Leo meet someone new in the month of March? Will the sign of Leo meet someone new in the month of March? Will the sign of Leo meet someone new in the month of March? Because there's a few cards in here that don't belong in here. Let me just kind of get these out. Yeah, these were from the last reading that I did. So let me just keep shuffling here. Will the sign of Leo meet someone new in the month of March? Okay, one more time. All right, let's see what your message is. Got 7 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, the Moon, 9 of Wands, and King of Cups. So if you are completely single and you're wondering if you're going to be meeting anybody new, or is there anybody that's kind of worth your time in the month of March, you do have the King of Cups here, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. If you're already in a relationship, you're just wondering, is there someone new? Or maybe you've recently left a relationship and you're wondering, is there a relationship out there that, is something that someone I would want to meet? First card that came up for you is actually, a very happy relationship. This is your happily ever after, and it is here for you. So there's a relationship, exactly what you need, exactly what you deserve. It is here. But for some of you, you may not be completely ready to meet this person. If you're, recently someone has broken up a relationship and you're still healing, or if you're still kind of getting over an ex. It's kind of complicated here because there is someone here who's perfect for you, but some of you might kind of be in denial that you're still focusing on someone else. because I mean, you've got the Seven of Swords, which is a huge red flag. And then you've got Temperance telling you that, you know, if you do meet someone new, just make sure that you're taking things slow. Just make sure that, you know, you're not kind of really jumping into things, because you have the Moon here. And this is telling me that, you know, someone could be, especially with the Seven of Swords, you might kind of be in denial here. For those of you where you're, you know, you're getting over a relationship, or even if you're in a current relationship and you're wondering if there's someone out there better for you, make sure that, you know, if you do meet someone, that you're completely honest that maybe you are in a relationship. It's kind of a tricky message here. I feel like in order for you to get the relationship that you know, that all those things that you want from a person, and, you know, for this to actually manifest and kind of see positive changes in your love life, there could be something that you need to kind of change mentally here. You might need to kind of see love from a different perspective. You might want to look at what you're looking for in a relationship. You know, is this something that you might kind of need to really kind of reset yourself mentally when it comes to what you're looking for. Maybe even if you're meeting somebody new and, you know, something about this person rubs you the wrong way, you might need to kind of look at things from their perspective. Because I do see a water sign here, and then I see you, you know, kind of totally confused and maybe not really sure if you should connect with this person. You might kind of be holding back. There could be suspicion. Just kind of take things slow. Okay, you've got the Sun, Knight of Cups, and King of Pentacles. So now you've got an earth sign here, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. There is definitely somebody new that you could be meeting. And this could be a very successful time for those who are single, because, you know, I see your love life moving forward here. There is someone offering you love. And you've got two knights here side by side. So there is definitely movement in your love life. Could be a water sign, could be an earth sign. There is definitely success for those of you that want to meet someone new. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some final messages for you from this deck right here. And let's see what you need to hear. Again, these are just kind of, in general, final messages for you. What final messages are there for the sign of Leo for March 2023? What final messages are there for the sign of Leo for March 2023? What final messages are there for the sign of Leo for March 2023? What final messages are there for the sign of Leo for March 2023? Final messages for the sign of Leo for March 2023. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We've got the Magician. You've got Seven of Wands in reverse. Got Knight of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles. So, you know, I kind of see this message that, you know, you actually have a lot of manifestation power in the month of March. You've got the Magician telling me that you can manifest pretty much anything. I mean, you have a lot of positive energy in general. In this last spread I did to meet someone new, but you could also have, you know, a lot of manifestation power as far as moving forward in a relationship, or, you know, feeling like you and your partner are working together to rebuild a relationship. But you have the Seven of Wands here, and it's actually in reverse, upright. You know, this is really you fighting back, speaking your truth. But some of you, for some reason, and Leo is kind of a very outspoken sign, very self-confident. Some of you may not really kind of be on your toes here in the month of March, where you may be kind of afraid to speak your truth and kind of fight back. Whatever it is that's going on in your love life, you know, and I feel like if you're not really kind of speaking your truth and using your personal power here, you're going to kind of see really kind of very slow changes when it comes to being on the same page with your person. So for the month of March, kind of overall, I feel like you can manifest, kind of healing a relationship, reconciling. You are very much, your power is strong, but for some reason, I see some of you kind of backing away from speaking your truth, or, kind of being too loud, or for some reason kind of, making what you want known. Some of you are kind of shying away from that. And because of this, things could move really slowly for you. Especially with the Magician, this is a month where you can achieve a lot. So make sure that you're not kind of really staying quiet. If you feel like someone's being unfair, if you feel like someone is taking advantage of you, if you feel like someone is lying to you, make sure that you are speaking your truth. Okay, Leo, this has been your love reading for March 2023. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you again next month.